We're going to open up the club in a second. A lot to get to, though. Let's hurry up about it before we open up the club. Let's put a timer on people, 30 seconds or less for everyone. We're going to start with Mike Ryan. Mike Ryan, give me everything you've got that's interesting on Harbaugh to the Giants. We did not talk about it enough.
I think it's interesting, particularly for fans of other NFL teams, that John Harbaugh basically could have had any job that he wanted this cycle, and he landed on New York being the best job because he trusts a quarterback, especially with a weak quarterback class. He sees the skill on the outside, even though Neighbors has been hurt and Scadaboo's been hurt. I think it's really interesting that he focused on New York, saying that's the place where I can have the most success.
Jeremy, give me everything you've got on Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers.
$60 million a year for him to be their third or fourth best offensive player. They also have several aces. And at this point, their payroll is $100 million more than the next team. They're at a point where they're at $2 billion. And this league is in a really weird place where they're potentially going to go into labor negotiations this offseason. I think there's a world where you could not just see a strike, but we could see significant parts of the baseball season mixed next year.
Good times. Chris, give me 30 seconds on whatever it is you want to give me.
Dan, I've had a lot of moments on this show that have made me just smile. I've had interactions, got to meet people, had people say things to me. But yesterday, when Andrew Santino said that I have a big penis, it was the highlight of my life. As it should be. That's it.
Okay, thank you. That's all you've got? I was hoping for something there on your discomforts ordering white American cheese.
Hammer. Oh, that also. If I could do a whole show on that. I do not like ordering white American cheese with my sandwich. Sometimes I'll order provolone just because I feel awkward.
Is that like a white guilt
wrong
thing?
with white Americans?
I think so. It's just I feel like when they're like, what kind of cheese? Because I don't like the orange cheese on my sandwich.
It's yellow.
Yellow. You could call it yellow. To me, it's orange.
It's orange.
I don't like that cheese. So like whenever they're like, we got American, I'm like,
What do you think is yellow? Swiss cheese is yellow. Cheddar cheese tends to be orange.
Yeah. But American cheese is yellow. It's not orange.
I know it. I agree with you that it's called yellow, but it is orange.
Right.
It just looks orange.
What about Kobe Jack?
Put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. American cheese, yellow or orange?
I look over my shoulder before I order white American cheese.
Really?
Put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. Do you look over your shoulder before you order white American cheese? Zaslow, give me everything you've got in 30 seconds on Kiefer Sutherland threatening to kill an Uber driver.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't like the way my guy Kiefer Sutherland, also known as Jack Bauer, is being treated by the media, all right? Because apparently Kiefer Sutherland was in an Uber and he didn't like what was happening, and he asked the driver not once, not twice, but 3 times to pull him over and let him out. The driver didn't do so, and he threatened to kill him. You know what? If Jack Bauer asks you several times to pull over and you don't do it, something bad might happen. So you know what?
You ran out of time there. You didn't get, you know what isn't the way
Tough
to end
week.
Man, he asked thrice.
that. You got to stay within the 30 seconds. You're broadcast
You know what? I'm going to add
professional.
something else right now, actually, all right, now that I have the floor.
Can you do that?
I don't appreciate what this show has done to me this week because I take my professionalism very seriously. And Diana Rossini now thinks I stink. Nick Wright thinks I stink. Chris Fowler thinks I stink. Everybody knows there's 2 things about me, all right, that I don't appreciate. Number 1, I don't appreciate being made look unprofessional. And number 2, I refuse to look like a cuckold. Everyone knows those
Welcome
2
to the
things.
club, Zaz.
Tony, you are on the University of Miami campus. Give me 30 seconds as the last word for the week from the University of Miami before we open up the club.
You're going to have to double it for me, Dano, because what my 30 seconds, which is going to turn into a minute, is what I want to focus on is what a stellar week Jonathan Zaslow's had. To be honest, can we roll the Packers sound first, Chris? Do you have that on hand?
I have this countdown playing.
Would have been good. Would have been good to ask him that before you spoke at any point.
Way to go,
during-
Tony!
I did.
At any
I
point.
did.
No, before.
I did.
No, before.
You've been saved,
No,
Zaslow. That's a failure. No, that's a.
Suck a move, Tony.
I did.
He didn't know you were going to that.
Oh,
He's
suck 'em
playing
up.
with
Okay,
the
buddy.
buzzers and the ticker.
Didn't you want to know?
I don't care what.
What were the kids doing?
That's great. That's great.
The
Just a
Packers
stellar
win
week
or the
from Zaz. Thank you,
Bears
Zaz.
lose.
Oh God, I love that. That's so.
You know
good.
why it's so hurtful?
That's
Because I'm
so
a
good. Just
professional.
incredible
That
week
wouldn't
from
hurt you
Zaz.
if you said
All
something
right,
like
Tony's
that.
time up.
Yeah.
His time is up. Open up the club.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
That was a
I'm
minute.
not done.
That
I'm not done.
That
Hold
was
on
more
second.
than a minute.
Hold on. I'm not done. You saying that Swiss cheese was yellow, Dan? Do you live on planet Earth? Dan? Where do you live? Do they beam you down from some spaceship somewhere? And just in the morning, you just show up like, hey, I'm here to do a show? Swiss cheese is yellow. What planet are you from, dude?
Is it not?
Crazy. No, Swiss cheese is white.
That shit's yellow.
I feel like put it on
Zaz,
the poll at Le Batard
just
Show.
suck a week from
Swiss
Zaz.
cheese yellow? The club is open.
White.
We've got an assortment of sounds in the club. What's the first sound in the club?
It's Brobdingnagian.
It is. It's so. I love that this is a word that's caught on around here. Oh yes, that's it. That's the Michael Irvin good stuff. It is. Oh my God, get us ready for Monday night's live stream. Oh yeah, get us ready for Monday night's live stream.
How Cuban are you, okay?
Whoa.
And me and my friend.
Mask kicks ass.
I want to give all the glory to God.
I love that kid.
Next sound in the club.
Do what now?
Swiss cheese is yellow. It's
what
not
now?
yellow.
Do what now?
It's off-white.
No, it's not.
Do what now?
It's white.
Do what now?
I was asking you
Aquí
about
vamos a
the
ver de verdad
telestrator.
quién es el cubano arrepentido.
Was that Edrin James being asked to use the telestrator? Was
Do
that
what now? Do what now?
Maybe your best idea ever.
Do what now?
who else is in the club?
Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Is he going to be at the live stream? No, he's got to cover the game. Who else is at the club?
I just hope McDaniel goes and wins 10 Lombardi trophies and then shoves them up the owner of the Dolphins' asshole one at a time.
You know
And me and
what's
my friend.
the most improbable part of that? The Dolphins winning one of those trophies.
Hey.
Nothing else that he said. Who else in the club?
I can tell that Chris is packing heat.
How'd that get in there, I wonder?
That's gratuitous.
I can tell that Chris is packing heat.
Why is it not Segura yelling at you for hitting him with the name drop? Why isn't that one
I
of the
can tell
club
that
sounds?
Chris is packing heat.
That's okay. A Coke can, you
I
got
can
a
tell
bad-
that Chris
a
is packing
freckled
heat.
Coke
Had
can.
such a bad week. It's been crazy. He got upset with me to have a normal refanda dia. It's insane, dude. He's been so bad this week. He's been so
Packers
terrible
win or
this
the
week.
Bears
Anything
lose? Bears
Spanish-related
lose.
is crazy.
Why don't you spend more of your time thinking about me, Tony?
absolutely insane.
Rent free. What were the kids doing?
Buddy, I just want you to come up with a regular sentence that makes
Rent
sense.
free, player.
Just come up with some.
Want to know how much time I spent thinking
come up
about
with a
you?
sentence that makes sense.
Cookies, always cookies.
A lot, buddy.
My
A lot.
father
Dan's had a
forgot-
bad week. I don't know if I'm
That's
still on the air.
horrible.
Dan's had a bad week.
That was Poppy. Okay.
Cookies, always
Just
cookies.
look,
My
Tony,
brother, more
No,
Cuban
no.
than Poppy.
Tony, you had a great week, okay?
That-
Don't rub it in everyone's face.
I know you've had a bad week. You've had a bad week. I respectfully. The fact that you got upset about the Tom Segura Refanda Dia was abysmal. It was terrible, okay? I've had so many people reach out to me and tell me that's a totally normal phrase that they've heard their entire life. Just because you hadn't heard it doesn't make it bad. Tom knew exactly what it was and gave the context for it, and you called it terrible. Just a bad week from you. Swiss cheese, yellow, Cuban bakery, the sound of La Cafetera. You've been embarrassing, dude.